Hello, Internet. Welcome to Game Theory, a show that gives you teamfight tactics options. Sorry, that's not the intro. Hey guys, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Young Titan World. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Today, we're going to be talking about the new set that just came out on Teamfight Tactics. I'm talking about set 14.8. Now, it's got a lot of really nice knickers on, if I may say so myself. Um, After the set came out and I played it, I sucked really bad, and I wondered to myself, why did I suck so bad? And it's because a lot of things have changed. Now, just so that we can clear it up, for those who are trying to just get a fast or speedy way to know what's up and what's down, let's just look at highlight, okay? Now, first, for the buffs, we have Exalted has been buffed, Garen has been buffed, Nar has been buffed, Riven has been buffed, Allure has been buffed. Really? She? Isn't she OP'd enough? Annie's been buffed, Ash has been buffed, Galdo, wait, Galdo? Galio, sorry. What the fuck did I say Galdo? It looks like Galdo. Do I need glasses? Kaiser's been buffed. That's why so many motherfuckers are using her. Kane's been buffed, Lee Sin's been buffed, Morgana's been buffed. That's also why they're using her. Nautilus has also been buffed, Ornn has been buffed, Silas has been buffed, Syndra, Zyra. All of the people that I just mentioned have been buffed. Now, for the ones that have been adjusted, there is Faded, Senna, and Raid Boss. Now, for the nerfs, which I'm sure that's probably the reason why you're here. We have Storyweaver has been nerfed. Heavenly, Dragon Lord, Ink Shadow, Fortune, Yone. Oh my baby Yone. They nerfed my nigga. They nerfed him. You were the only good thing about Umbro. Irella has been buffed, even though I still see people using her to feed my ass. Boiling Point has been nerfed. Titan's Resolve also nerfed. Oh, damn it. Then we have Giant Slayer. Now, what has been completely removed from the set is the everything must go, which is the case where everything is like zero and you can't sell any of your champions because it would just become zero. I mean, if you sold your champions, it will still be zero. If you buy your champions, it will be zero. It kind of fucked up with everything, you know? It kind of fucked up with my econ. I just ended up having zero money with all these things I wanted to buy, and it was easy to buy, but my money would just go away so easily. Now we've dealt with highlights, so you know which ones have been buffed and which ones have not been buffed. Now, in the case where you want us to go deeper into it, I'd love to. Let's start with the traits. Now, as I've said before, we've gone through the highlights. You now know every single one that has been nerfed, buffed, adjusted, and removed. All right. Now we're gonna get into the traits. Okay. So now that we're gonna go technical on this bitch. So if this part is a little bit too much for you to handle, you might as well just leave. It just makes it easier for the tacticians, fabled tacticians, to make a much more preemptive strike. Now, as you know, or
Ladies and
as you
gentlemen,
might not know, we also play teamfight tactics. But the thing is, at least the twist for mine is, I don't use the meta. So I have to use every little piece of information that I get from different places, and hopefully they helpfully help me to win the game. So, let's see. For Exalted, it says Exalted has quietly become one of the most engaging ways to play TFT, despite it being on the weaker end. I mean, yeah, when you have exalted characters are basically random people that are selected in order for you to gain more XPs if you have all of them on your board. Now, unfortunately, they're not in the same comps, so you would have to take them from random places. And if you don't know how to merge all those comps together, you're gonna get fucked. That's what's gonna happen. Now it says our buff urging you to play exalted boards earlier for power and not just an engine to farm XP, and making late game exalted 5 comps a possibility with even more bonus damage. So it gives you damage now. Oh, great! That's what I love. Fortune, my love. I tried, I begged, but not even I could save you from the nerf hammer. Well, Fortune was given a lot of people an unusual advantage. I mean, I'd be playing these people and I would be totally fucking them up, destroying them, giving them hell. blowing their backs out. But unfortunately, when it came to the last moments, when they're like 20 or like 19, 15, all of a sudden they're locked in. And then you see a fucking two-star freaking set all in my face, dunking on my bros. The end of my. Anyways, um, let's continue. It says Fortune 5 as healing has made it far too consistent for racking up excess luck. By reducing the healing, we're placing more weight on narrow and calculated losses that are now easier to calculate with our player damage rework. Now, hold on. I did not know Fortune could heal you. Maybe I have to really relook the whole thing again because I've been avoiding Fortune. If you see my gameplay, I've been avoiding mainly Ink Shadow, Fortune, Story Weaver, and probably Porcelain because yeah, they're they're flight risks. Now it says Ink Shadow units and the vertical are in a much better spot since we made an extensive pass on the trait last patch. This allows us to make a pass on standardizing the tattoo power by bringing down the strongest ones and buffing the weakest tattoo on vitality. Now, Heavenly Reroll is the powerhouse that has allowed Yone comps to thrive. Exactly. Wait, really? Donate heavily? Really? That's what people have been doing? I've just been using Yone Umbral. I am dumb. But even with a Yone nerf below, the highest breakpoint of this trait has the potential to ascend any single carry into the heavens. Oh, someone's really great at this, bitch. Now, the numbers are over here. We might have to read them because this is the technical aspect of T-Fight Tactics. Now, this is supposed to be just this is not a one-time thing. Every time a new set comes out, we're gonna make a video about it. And I just want you to know that if you're here for Teamfight Tactics information, please like and subscribe as it really helps the channel. We're almost at 1K, which is really exciting for me because I've never really 1K'd anything on YouTube before. So it would really help us a lot if you did that like and subscribe thing. I haven't eaten all morning and my dinner is staring at me. But we shall finish with this video before we go to now it says Dragon Lord, true damage. Now it's a 5 over 10 over 12 over 18. It's like, the more you have on your comp, the better it does. I think all of this is just basically, you can pause the video and just look through these if they seem interesting to you because I don't do numbers well. Now it says units 1 tier, new set, same as please make Archangel's Garen variable. Oh no, not this shit again. It was in Remix Rumble, and people would use that something shadow and the Garens. I hated it. I hated it. Okay, I hated seeing that shit because killing it was so annoying. It's like the dude would slam his freaking gigantic sword onto the ground, and all of a sudden he's got health again. I don't think this one heals. I don't think this Garen heals. So fuck y'all if you wanted that shit. Sorry. Now, for some of the Unit 2s, we said Gnar has been buffed, so let's see what happens. It says Gnar will now reach maximum bonus attack damage faster, requiring half the stacks to get to the same power. Part of the reason we're granting Gnar access to full stacks faster is due to his go-to item, Titan's Resolve, being nerfed. Oh, damn it. That's why they did it. They buffed his ass because Titan was going down. Okay, so it says Story Weaver released with much of its power in KO summon, but now we've been able to keep her from flying too close to the sun. We're about to lift a few of the Story Weaver units that have been almost exclusively used as trade bots or storytellers. Senna's trading some damage for reliability in this patch. She should be a bit weaker in stages 2 and 3, where the damage impact will be felt more. But in the late game, she should feel as strong or ever so slightly weaker, since she'll hit more impactful absolutions during important fights. It seems like she still holds her own. Because I've been seeing a lot of people use this Senna and Caitlyn thing, and it's like I don't know how it's so effective. Maybe it's because of the ghostly. Because mainly what happens is I see those two in the background and it looks their boards look harmless. That's the most dangerous part about TFT. You can look at a board and it looks so harmless. And then you start playing against it and they're eating you out. I mean, they're destroying you. It's crazy. Now it says Gnar passive AP to AD conversion upon attacking or getting hit. That's 2% to 4%, so that's great. Now I said non-passive max stacks is 50 to 25. I don't know how that's better, but all right. Wait, okay, maybe it's like showing then and now. I don't freaking know. Sometimes this thing does a little bit of confusing to me. Now it says Unit 3. Now, while Yone's found undoubted success in heavenly comps, why do they keep saying heavenly? He's fucking Umbral. He's fairly balanced in Umbral comps. We want Umbral to be a playable vertical comp around their dual 3 cost carries, but Elun's been consistently outshined by 3 cost carries. And with the excitement of the eclipse past us, we're comfortable buffing our Moon Queen. Don't at me, Diana. Yes, Diana was supposed to be the Moon Queen. Where the fuck did Elune come from? I thought she was supposed to stick with Aphelios. What have you done, TFT, without invoking cosmic catastrophe? Now, given Yone's reliance on attack speed, exactly, you give him a Ginto's blade and he's a murderer. Now it says the point zero 0.05 nerf should make it much harder for him to kill a backliner in one cast. It's so sad. Why did they do this? This was the most easiest way for me to get rid of people because they could have the tankiest tank the world has ever tanked before. And I just need to take care of the backline so I can focus all fire on that bitch that can't be killed. But anyways, this will also slow his rate of stacking those dreaded Titan resolves. You motherfuckers. But we've got another solution for that issue as well. Oh, screw you guys. I mean, I hate the fact that they're doing this. Why would you nerf him? He was perfect. Perfect in every way. I mean, you. Darn you, more dogs. I hate you. Now we got tier 4. We're buffing every 4 cost by giving them anywhere from 100 to 250 more health amongst a few other buffs for 4 costs like Lee Sing, Lilia, who are especially weak. Well, I didn't think they were weak. I gave them a Hajj and then Jules Gauntlet and then a Shurjan's Blade and they were babies. They were destructionists. Now it says Aimbolg Fable sorry, English. Inkborn Fables has released to a 3 cost or 5 cost dominant meta, where you either 3-starred a 3 cost or you went fast 9 and created a legendary board. To solve this, we've implemented a level odds change, but we also believe that 3 cost 3 stars should be strong. I mean, there are 27 gold units, so instead of going through and nerfing every 3 cost, sorry, Yone, fuck you, I'm sorry, with no cussing, we're looking to buff the 4 cost and 5 cost far less, see small changes. These people are evil. Currently, 4 and 5 costs end up falling behind in total HP compared to 3 cost stars of lower cost champions. Should I zoom in? I should zoom in. I don't know why I'm using my super eyes. My Sharingan needs to rest for tomorrow's match. Okay, it says we want 2-star 4 costs to feel slightly stronger than 3-star 1 cost and comparable to 3-star 2 costs. But right now, they end up having far less health. This makes reroll comps have stronger tanks and more durable backliners than comps that play 4 to 5 costs. In a set with a lot of backline access in the form of chip damage, that is Way, Arella, Chick Shot. Yeah, I know, right? Those guys are monsters. Or Yone, Circa Patch 14.7. This was a substantial weakness. Lastly, we can increase the power disparity between item holder, low cost champions, and our 4 cost, 5 cost premier carries in shipping these buffs. Now, 1-star 4 cost, 5 cost should be viable to switch to, hitting a 2-star of them should be a meaningful power strike. Well, I mean, I thought so, and then I would see Trick Shot King Kaiser out of nowhere just eat away my entire front line like it was never there, that darn binge drinker. Okay. Now it says that said, we do have one nerf on the menu for forecast. That's Kaiser. Kaiser has been thriving in a meta where forecasts are not. So while we are giving her the health buff to help her durability, we're also luring her attack speed. While this may seem extreme, it's worth noting that her go-to comp, Kaiser and the big boys, aka bruisers, really likes the bonus health we're passing out here. Those motherfuckers. So that means trick shot works well with bruisers. It's true, because it's going to be sharing a lot of damage across the board. Oh my god, I think I'm going to cry. Anyways, these are ones you can pause them right now and check them out. Each and every single one of the buffs, if these numbers mean something to you. I mean, I only see 100 and 200 difference, or like probably 200 difference. But it's basically the same. You're not missing anything. Now it says Irelia's blades have a mind of their own, allowing her to target enemies safely situated in the backline. I know. Maybe it's something to do with the Hermite splines. Oh, what? But I still really don't know what those are, so. Really? Irelia's auto attacks now target the four enemies closest to Irelia rather than choosing between the closest four enemies to the blade's current position. What? Why would you do that? We should have gone for the place then. Oh, you evil people. I kind of like I don't like depending on her because her stuff really requires it's not really a Ginso that you need. Her shit doesn't really require a Ginso. If you want it to be really effective, you probably have to go for like that the darn sword. Now, let's go to the augment that has been removed. That's the everything must go has an incredibly high power ceiling and incredibly low power floor. Taking this augment with low econ is most certainly a trip to bottom four. Told you. While pairing it with a dominant weak, why do I keep saying weak? Win streak or another econ reroll augment created power states and playstyles that could choke out an entire lobby. We love it when an augment can create a novel way to play TFT, but in our higher elos, everything must go allowed players to hold almost every contested forecast without punishment, not only allowing them to two-star or 2 or 3 star powerful units for free, but also preventing other players from accessing key components of their comps. That ain't fun, at least for the rest of the lobby. Due to its power variability, lack of balance levelers, and unfun playstyle, we're opting to disable the augment entirely. We're happy we experimented with an augment that defies our core system so starkly, and we'll be taking these lessons into future high excitement augments. Speaking of high excitement augments, Find Vintage allows for some powerful boards with only silver augments to grant access to them. Ooh, to repeat a sentiment from the paragraph above, we love augments that crave novel playstyles, but Find Vintage did so too consistently for a silver augment. Lucky for us, we are balance levelers. You'll now have to let your completed item sit for one more combat prior to transforming, making using the augment an even riskier endeavor. There was one time that I went for that high chaos reward or something like that high reward risk reward or something, and then I got like three helmet splitters. I don't know what it's called. It's the one that looks like a very groggy hammer. I'm talking too much, aren't I? Okay, we're almost done, I'm pretty sure. Now it says boiling point. Yeah, these things are just numbers and numbers and numbers. Now it says items, the ones that have been nerfed. Now, with our forecast getting a lot more health to work with, one item is getting a giant buff. Wait, on accident. Wait, I thought Giant Slayer was being nerfed. Giant Slayer is already in an okay spot, so instead of letting the health changes supercharge it, we're raising the health thresholds to access 25% bonus damage. Do note that percent max health items like Morello Nomicon and Surefire Cape will get a small indirect buff from our health increases. Right now, Bloodthirster, Titan's Resolve is the dominant combo on most of our melee carries. Part of this is due to the AP ratios champions like Volibear and Yone have. I'm so glad they didn't nerf Volibear. Although I kind of like felt sad when I gave him 2 Titan's Resolves and 1 Hextech Gunblade and he still died! Fucking hell. Now we want to get Titan's Resolve to a point where it can be replaced with Steric's Gauge or Crown Guard situationally. Situationally. So we're cutting its AP in half. No! As that is not its intended primary source of power. You guys are just monsters. Monsters! Attack power per stack has been turned down to 1. Now for radiant items, it's also going to be like Demon Slayer, Health Threshold. Damn, okay, they buff that shit too. Now for porcelain attack speed, it seems like it's also been small like trinkets in between the couch cushions. Fuck. Similar to the forecast. So you can pause it over here if you want to see most of what this is. I'm not gonna do that. Now for augment, it removes things. Big grab bag can no longer give 3x the same component. I've never received a big grab bag that does that. Now fine vintage can no longer be offered with Pandora's items augments. No, no, I don't really care. Golden removal tooltip now explains what a golden item remover is. Oh, thank you. Sure we can stick with that. Um, all right. So now for the bug fixes, let's go. Let's see what bugs. Usually I don't even notice the buffs till the bugs till after some famous streamer talks about them, and I'm like, that I didn't even. Oh my god! So let's just get into it. Pick of the litter can no longer yoink the unit it just gave you back to the shop. Really? Oh, oh dear God. That's why I was not able to two-star when I went for pick up the litter. These bitches fixed a number of trick shot interactions, especially with Ricochet. Oh my god, people have been using that to eat my ass a lot. You keep saying eat your ass. Eat your ass would imply that they were being dominated by you, whereas it was the other way around. Sivir's final auto during her ability now properly benefits from her increased AD. Zai's last trick shot bounce now deals damage. I did not know that. Sam's ability no longer misses if her target dies during her windup. So she auto relocates to a person who is actually alive. Nice. Volibear can no longer stun CC immune targets. What does CC even mean? I don't fucking know. Udyr can no longer knock up CC immune targets with his charge. Fucking hell. I know. Yes. They probably did the same to Seth too, because Seth can't seem. It's like he can't slam people down again. It's like they can't defend it or some shit. I realize carousel encounter visuals now work correctly. Carousel encounter visuals. I don't know. No. Trickster's Glass on Zyner or Rakan can no longer spawn an extra clone. That used to happen? Wait, what? Wait, why? The Trickster's Glass of Zaire or Rakan now always is the same form as the original, even if they're in different roles. No. Grim. Annie's model no longer persists after she dies. I don't know what that means. Sticks and Stones is now actually disabled. What? Why would you do that? I mean, I've never used it before, but why would you do that? Remix Rumble Flashback. Story Weaver 7 Kill can no longer revive an Eloy tentacle. Oh. Oh no. What? What? Why would I be concerned with? Fuck it. I found this one, by the way. 3-star Zeal can no longer leave permanent soldiers. Oh, really? How does this even happen? Recombobulator no longer fails to recombobulate a champion if no champion the tier higher has enough copies left. I don't know what that means. It says recombobulator no longer fails to recombobulate a champion if no champion the tier higher has enough copies left. Well, I've been seeing a lot of the same champion, at least the same cost or the same champion on the board. It's like I was able to two-star a Nautilus because of that. And it was like, how did you give me the same champion when I gave you two different four-cost champions? It's insane. two, three cost champions. It's insanely weird. And it says unified resistant VFX are now removed on combat start. Oh, that's sad. Portal wear overwear. Zrot portal now keeps its placement round to round. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Usually that bug thing would just keep on switching its place like it runs the place. Like, dude, I put you in front, die there. Don't move. Now, Find Vintage no longer transforms temporary items. Damn. Slime no longer grants experience from PvE rounds. Don't know what that means. The road less traveled no longer grants experience on PvE rounds. Still don't know what that means. Let's go! Now, Chibi Spirit Blossom Ari was missing VFX Trader during dash animation. Okay, so that's going to be it for all the augments. So let's just go over it one more time, just so that my beautiful babies will know what is up. Now, for the buffs, we have Exalted, Garrett, Nar, Riven, Alune, and Annie. Ash, Galio, Kaiser, Kane, Leasing, Morgana, Nautilus, Orn, Silas, Syndra, and Zyra. Now for the nerf, we have Storyweaver, Heavenly, Dragonlord, Ink Shadow, Fortune, Yone, Irelia, Boiling Point, Titan's Resolve, Giant Slayer. Now for adjusted, we have Fated, Senna, and Raid Boss. Now for the ones that have been straighted, or should I say, removed from the equation, it's everything must go. Now that's going to be it for 14.8 review. Now, obviously, there's so many sets that have come and gone. So let me know down in the comments, do you think that what we have right now is the next best thing? Because I got my ass blown out because I was playing this particular set. But, it's just how it is, Before I lock in, I have to suck really bad. So it's all part of the plan. It's all part of the plan. Oh, you merely adopted the TFT. Spawned from it, molded by it. By the time I'd seen the light, it was almost blinding. I am going to stop talking now and leave you guys to a fantastic evening. Hope you guys take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next one. Young Titan out. Thank you for watching. And like and subscribe. Oh, please tell me that you didn't freeze. You froze? You fucking froze? You bitch ass nigga, you froze. Oh, fuck.